Alright, so this is the video of the night, January 2nd. We made it past the first day. Look at that, you know? Um, alright, the topic for tonight is teen bullying, bullying in schools, bullying in a ton of places, you know? It doesn't matter where exactly it is, but teenagers attacking one another, whether it be on the internet, whether it be wherever, you know what I'm saying? um I received this on inbox, and somebody said that people are so quick to judge others, but then when they're in the situation they expect a different treatment. Like, they'll be so quick to be like, oh, that girl's ugly, and then maybe they have a bad makeup day because that's why they're pretty, is because they wear so much makeup. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, also the shout out of the night goes to Amanda Miller. She's the one that suggested the topic. And I was actually doing some research before I came on, and I came across a story. It's called Nails in the Fence, and it refers to anger, but you could also turn it into teen bullying. Just wait until the end of the story. Alright. There was once a little boy who had a bad temper. Hold on. Alright. There was once a little boy who had a bad temper. His father gave him a bag of nails and told him that every time he lost his temper, he must hammer a nail into the back of a fence. The first day, the boy had driven 37 nails into the fence. Over the weeks, as he learned to control his anger, the number of nails hammered daily gradually dwindled down. He discovered it was easier to hold his temper than to drive these nails into the fence. Finally, the day came when the boy didn't lose his temper at all. He told his father about it, and his father suggested that the boy now pull out one nail for each day that he was able to hold his temper. The days passed, and the young boy was finally able to tell his father that all the nails were gone. The father took his son by the hand and led him to the fence, and he said, "You've done well, my son, but look at the holes in the fence. The fence will never be the same. When you say things in anger, they leave a scar just like this one. You can put a knife to a man and draw it out. It won't matter how many times you say I'm sorry. The wound is still there." So, basically, it's like that with people, you know? Let's say you bully them to a certain point where they're just so hurt, and picture that the person is the fence, and then all your bullying and stuff is gonna leave holes in that fence. Basically, you can apologize to that person and try to make it up so many times, but it won't matter because the holes are still there. So with teen bullying, like, I don't understand, like, why do people have to walk around like snooty females and niggas, saying like, oh, I'm so much better because, oh, I just copped the Jordans last week, oh, look at my Rolex. No, nobody cares about your personal belongings. Congratulations, you have wealthy parents, or you sell drugs for a living. Congratulations. Like, some things you just shouldn't be proud of, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like picking on somebody is definitely not something you should be proud of, because these people that suffer so much because of that, and they just don't say anything. Some people are just good at hiding things. It's really not that hard to hide pain behind a smile, because there's that temporary happiness that they might get. You know what I'm saying? So think twice, before you call out somebody on something, because the same way that you're pointing fingers, there's three pointed at you. How much better are you than them if they're making mistakes and you're just the quickest one to judge? Instead of judging, why don't you try to be there to help? They might not be the nicest people, they might not be supportive, but I feel like you can change someone like that. You could help them become a better person. You could help them be the quickest ones to help too. Just teaching them with kindness, Maybe it doesn't work that way with everyone, but I feel like with kindness, you can help people learn how to help other people, not to be so quick to judge, and maybe faster to understand, you know? So yeah, that's the video for the night. Feel free to comment, leave some feedback, message me with any ideas for a video that you might have. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate everybody that tunes in and everybody that tells me I'm doing a good job. I also really appreciate that. You know, sometimes I contemplated giving up because I felt like maybe I wasn't reaching enough people, but it's really not the amount of people being reached, you know? It's how it's being done. So I appreciate you guys for being my motivation, really do. Have a nice night.